Thank you for logging on to this broadcast on WellsCountyVoice.com. Since the onset of COVID-19, we have all had to experience social distancing. And this is true with high school sporting events. Our school administrators are doing their best to keep our kids, teachers, administration, and their families healthy. We are honored to be a part of the solution to contain and overcome this, as well as promote our student athletes. We wouldn't be able to bring this broadcast to you if it wasn't for our sponsors you hear throughout the broadcast. Please shop their businesses, use their services, and tell them thank you.
And welcome this morning to Columbia City, where today, in a Northeast State Conference matchup, the Norwell Knights take on the host Eagles of Columbia City. Alongside Christian Bohanna, Derek Decker here on the road this morning, and it is a pleasure to be with you from a brand new gymnasium here at Columbia City. It's gorgeous and a gorgeous entrance as well. Brand new school here on 9 next to Indian Springs Middle School, if you're familiar with that location. So it's really good. I'm excited to be here, and from what we witnessed in the JV game, this has the potential to be a really nice facility for a lot of years to come.
Yeah, it really does. And as we were talking about, it's loud in here. I can only imagine when you're at 100% capacity, as 25% capacity today for the varsity game. But yeah, 100% capacity in this gym. The sound just kind of echoes off the walls, and yeah, it's a really nice facility in here. They really did a really nice job.
Turning our attention to today, Norwell comes in at 6-11. They lost to South Adams earlier this week, 57-53. A game they led a good chunk of, so another frustrating loss down the stretch for this very young group. Of course, this Norwell squad starts a senior and 4 sophomores. At times this year, they've started John Colbert in place of Eli Riley, which would make a 5 sophomore set. So you're talking about a very young group. Coach McBride has talked about that all season long. It's led them to a 6-11 record, which is by far the worst Norwell has had in quite some time. Back, they went 9-16 a handful of years ago in Randy Hawkins' final year at Norwell. You are listening to the Billy Ann Supper Pub pregame show. Billy Ann Supper Pub is located in downtown Bluffton. It's your local choice for Tex-Mex, some of the best burgers in the area, and some of the best American food as well. It's Billy Ann Supper Pub located in downtown Bluffton. We'll take a timeout, return with the balance of the pregame show in just a moment on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
When looking to sell or buy a home in Wells County, it's so important to work with an experienced full-time agent from the local area. I'm Bev Grish, and I'm beginning my 24th year helping families in the real estate business and would love to guide your family through the process. When you choose to work with a local agent who knows the Wells County market, you are a step ahead. I have built good working relationships with local lenders, realtors, inspectors, contractors, and appraisers, and it helps the process go smoothly. Whether you are buying your first home, a larger home, investment property, dream home, selling a long-time family business, or downsizing into retirement, I'm here to help. Heartfelt thanks for supporting me 24 years in the real estate business I truly love. Bev sells Wells at 466-1822.
Did you sprain your ankle playing with your kids last night? Have you had a nagging pain while training for an upcoming race? Or do you have an upcoming surgery? Indiana Physical Therapy understands how important and valuable your time is to you. At Indiana Physical Therapy, we can schedule you within 24 hours at any of our 19 convenient clinics. IPT has been a trusted part of your community for over 32 years. With trusted results, you can count on Indiana Physical Therapy to get you better, faster. You don't need a referral from your doctor, and all insurances are accepted, including Anthem. IPT is your choice for physical therapy. So what are you waiting for? Call Indiana Physical Therapy right now at 260-209-2464 to schedule an appointment, or go online to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Daniel's Jewelers, 2155 North Main Street, Bluffton, 824-9643.
Hello, this is Tim Steffen Financial Group. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving forward. We must balance staying safe and moving forward towards our needs and goals. We are here to help you with your future planning. Steffen Financial Group, located at 110 West Cherry Street, Bluffton, Indiana, would like to help you with your retirement, Roth IRAs, investments, and savings plans. Call me, Tim Steffen, or Rhonda Vandentop, 260-824-8175. And at that same location is Tim Steffen Insurance. We like to help folks with their personalized Medicare supplement, health, life, and long-term care plans. Securities and insurance offered through Thurston Springer Financial, registered broker-dealer, member FINRA and SIPC, and Indiana Insurance Agency. Corporate headquarters in OSJ 9000 Keystone Crossing, 7th floor, Indianapolis, Indiana 467240. Tim Steffen is a registered associate of Thurston Springer and is doing business as Steffen Financial Group. Steffen Financial Group is independent of Thurston Springer.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Do you or a loved one need extra help managing your finances or making sure monthly bills are getting paid correctly and on time? Are you concerned that you or a senior parent may inadvertently provide sensitive financial information to scammers and fraudsters? Then contact Senior Money Life today at 260-296-0437 to get the help you need to stay safe and enjoy life more. Senior Money Life, located in Bluffton, Indiana, is here to help make life easy, providing you with a wide range of services including banking assistance, bill pay, budgeting assistance, financial monitoring, and insurance advocacy. Contact Preston Carr, Daily Money Manager at 260-296-0437 to learn more, or visit their website, seniormoneylife.com. Senior Money Life is a division of Christian Care Retirement Community. Senior Money Life is not a financial institution or a trust company.
Good evening, Norwell basketball fans. My name is Nathan Shelton. As an advisor at Shelton Financial Group, the thing I enjoy most is talking to our clients about what matters to them. As our clients prepare for and enjoy retirement, some enjoy spending time with their grandkids, some prefer to travel the world, and for others, it's giving of time and resources. As you think of and prepare for your retirement, we'd love to talk with you either virtually or in person at one of our office locations in Austin or Fort Wayne. You can also call us at 260-436-7006. Nathan Shelton, investment advisor representative of USA Financial Securities, member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
Welcome back to Columbia City. We're having all kinds of fun. Apparently, there's no filter on the brand new sound system here at Columbia City either. But anyway, let's talk about what's going to happen here this morning. Rare that we get a conference game on a Saturday morning. But today, actually, we saw this 2 years ago up here at Columbia City. That was back at the old Donald Weeks Gymnasium downtown. This is the new building out on State Road 9. But, Bo, for Norwell, it's all about Luke McBride. He's been real consistent. He's averaging 20 points a game, outstanding for a sophomore. And talking to Coach McBride about it, we're talking about a guy that's getting that against a team's best defender every night. Norwell still, even though Leighton Bailey has been that guy at times, has not found that second consistent scorer to complement McBride.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, best defenders is what you say, but maybe best 2 or 3 defenders at times. Teams are going to double team and triple team knowing that, you know, Norwell needs another guy to step up. I remember the last game I did, Bailey did step up, and they came out with a victory. And so if McBride's going to get his points, and, you know, they may not be the loudest 20 points that you're going to see, but he's going to get his points on the board. It's just it's huge to see who steps up for Norwell and what other couple guys step up and get on the scoreboard.
McBride has been in double figures for Norwell every single game this season. Meanwhile, for Columbia City, they're on the back of Andrew Hedrick, who is a sophomore, a 6'1 variety, another young guard. So this is a couple of teams that are still trying to find their footing. This Columbia City team does not have a senior on the roster, so they know exactly what it's like and what Norwell's going through. This is a very experienced Northeast 8 conference this year, and so both teams are still trying to find a way to put together wins, even though they've been competitive in almost every game in the league slate so far.
Yeah, and it's nice to see young team against a young team because you know what's coming in years to come. Columbia City's young. Like you said, they're trying to get their footing too. So I remember the East Noble game, they didn't have a lot of, upperclassmen either, and Norwell performed well against them. So that's kind of a preview into the future of what's to come for Norwell.
Yeah, and it's such an interesting divide in how much experience can play a role, because the bottom three in the conference, Norwell, Columbia City, and East Noble, are all very young, and then the top half, all experienced guys. So, this is just a league that gets really good at times. I mean, we're talking about a Northeast State conference that's been good for a long time. It's competitive top to bottom, but even though those teams are at the top, there's not a wide divide between the top and bottom teams.
Exactly. Going back to the football season, that's kind of the way
Same
it was
thing.
too.
Right.
You had maybe one or two teams on the bottom, but it's competitive throughout the conference, and maybe you don't get that in some of the other conferences, the SAC or something like that, where there's a large divide between the bigger schools and the smaller schools. So it's really fun. It makes the season more interesting. You never really know. There's never a distinct true winner. A lot of times you see the conference shared between a couple teams.
That's right.
First and second place team are not far off, maybe a couple wins, one win difference. So it's competitive, and it makes the teams better for postseason play as well.
All right, we'll have to take a quick break. We'll return with the starters in a moment.
Nick Huffman, a Bluffton High School graduate, is ready to help you buy, sell, or build your dream home. If you're ready to start a new chapter in your life, now's the time. With historic low interest rates, houses are moving at lightning speed. Whether you need single-family, multifamily, agricultural, commercial, property management, mixed use, or land development, give Nick a call or text at 827-8255 or send him a message on Facebook at Real Estate by Nick Huffman. Nick is located at the Steffen Group at 107 West Market Street in Bluffton. His number again is 827-8255.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Welcome back here to Columbia City. We're about to join the public address announcer for today's starting lineups.
And now, fans, let's meet the opposing team. First, the non-starters for Norwell. Number 3, John Colbert. Number 5, Jake Parker. Number 10, Alex Cameron. Number 20, Jared Conrad. And number 30, Ashton Fettersfield. And now the starting lineup for the Norwell Knights. At one guard, number 4, Eli Riley. At another guard, number 12, Luke Kraft. Another guard, number 22, Leighton Bailey. Number 24, Luke McBride. And the center, number 40, Brody Boylan. The Knights are coached by Mr. Mike McBride. Now, fans, the non-starters for your Columbia City Eagles. Number 4, Jackson Crawford. Number 14, Brett Wilson. Number 15, Carson Bunyan. Number 20, Ethan Sievers. Number 30, Clayton Scott. Number 40, Greg Bolt. Guys, all grab your attention to the video board in the northwest corner for tonight's starting lineup.
at forward is 6'1" senior, number 12, Brooks Longball.
6'1" junior, number 24, Elias Spelman.
Columbia City is coached by Mr. Matt Shaw.
All right. So that was quite a production. We got a video intro here. This is really, really going to be a cool place to come here for years and years. The starters, once again, for Norwell, it's Riley, Graft, Bailey, McBride, and Bolin for head coach Mike McBride in his 5th season at Norwell, record of 68-42. Overall, 187 and 188 in his 17th season. And for Columbia City, it's Baker, Mills, Hedrick, Longenball, and Spellman for head coach Matt Schaus, 5-8 in his first year, 4th season overall. Coached 3 years at Jimtown, a graduate of Bethel University. And the tip is won this morning by Columbia City. And off we go here in Columbia City. Should be a fun one here this afternoon. Computer sees this as a 1-point game either way. Columbia City, the favorite here today. But it certainly could go either way. These are a couple of young teams trying to scrap for a victory here this morning. That's an off-balance shot that rolls in and out for Spellman, and the rebound saved into Brody Bolin, and Norwell attacks left to right in their road Navy.
Good defensive set for Norwell there. Thought they played well. Looked like they're in man to start.
That's Graft out top of the key, and McBride will try to work to the rim, draws contact, and finishes from the left side.
Number 24.
Like I said, McBride's going to get his, and no delay there. McBride on the board first for Norwell.
And we mentioned the key for this Norwell team is trying to find additional scores. And there's guys on this team that can certainly do that.
Yep.
It's just trying to do it with some level of consistency so you know what you're going to get night in and night out. Dribble drive by Longenball, and he's off to the free throw stripe.
Norwell foul.
It's interesting it'll be interesting to see the tempo that this game plays out to be. Going back to the Norwell East Noble game a couple games ago, that they had a slower tempo we expected, and then kind of picked up in the second half, the start of the second half, and then kind of slowed back down. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of tempo sets in here.
Bo Longenball has only been at the line this year 7 times coming into the day. He looked perfect on both of those. He was 4 of 7 coming in, but he ties the game at 2 apiece here a minute in. Riley attacks to the baseline. Tried to leave it for McBride. It went through his hands.
Great cut. He just couldn't handle the pass.
Could just definitely tell there's 3 seconds by Bolin. He had that right foot in the lane. You can definitely tell that, if you haven't watched a Norwell game this year, you can notice that pretty much everything offensively rolls through McBride.
Yeah, it does. It really does. And, you see him cutting to the rim, and that's what they have to do, though, for him to get his points and him to get on the board.
Right.
Great trap there by Norwell, but they got to find different ways for McBride to get on the board, because they know teams are going to hone in on him and double team him.
Yeah, Longenball got free there as Norwell did try a little bit of a half-court trap. That's Bolin stepping back. Might have gotten away with the walk. Columbia City bench certainly thought he did. Riley straight away.
Nice shot.
And that's one. Riley's shooting just 23% from distance, and Norwell has to have better out of him. The lone senior leader on this club, Jared Conrad, plays a little bit, the only other senior, but doesn't get all that much playing time. A foul against the drive goes against McBride.
Number 24, Luke McBride. That's his first, team second.
Andrew Mishler, Ed Gardner, Mark McCammon are 3 officials here as assigned by the IHSA this morning. Spellman right to the rim, +1. Quick first step there by Spellman.
Yeah, it really
was. Chance at 3.
I heard somebody yell travel, but I just thought that was really good use of the pivot foot and getting a little head start. Like you said, though, great first step. Beat the defender to the basket.
Graft will come out of the game. John Colbert checks in, the 5'11 sophomore. Spellman is 6 of 9 from the line this year, misses that one. So Columbia City unable to connect there. We'll be live again tonight at the Castle for Norwell and Belmont in the girls' sectional title game. It's a little preview of that. McBride steps back and hits a three.
Just such a pure shot.
Yep. Yeah, that's a kid that's the offers are going to start pouring in at some point.
Yeah.
And look, the reality is he's only 16, has a chance to maybe grow a couple more inches, which would be significantly to his benefit.
Yep.
Spellman again to the baseline, and Norwell having difficulty stopping the drive.
He drove baseline too. That's not easy to do. Good reverse layup there. Good finish.
Colbert looking at Bolin. Brody wanted it. Instead, he reverses the ball. Riley open for three. Another miss. And last touched by John Colbert. Oh, no.
Nope.
It's last touched by Columbia City. So,
well,
okay, he changes his mind.
Well, he
twice.
said white and pointed blue, so.
Well, the point would be nice from the top row. Norwell brings backcourt pressure here. It slips into Hedrick, who's cut off by Bolin. Three by Baker misses off the back iron, and Bolin the rebound. Neither team shooting well from distance so far. Colbert's open in transition and missed it. Norwell's getting some pretty good looks, I think, from distance, but has come out a little bit cold other than McBride.
I mean, both of Riley's shots, he didn't have a guy within 2 steps of him, and team's just throwing up 3-point shots right now. They're all good looks, though. It's not like they're forcing.
Agreed.
It's just the way the game's playing out right now is, maybe Columbia City knows, hey, some of these shooters are out struggling this season. Let's give them a step. Let's see it. Let's force them to shoot it.
Sure.
Everybody except McBride on Norwell.
Right. They do shoot at 33% as a club. Norwell does. More concerning is they give up 36% from three to their opponents. Bailey trying to find some space. Norwell hasn't gotten a lot of post touches here, and there's another turnover. That one off the fingertips of Bolin. The pass was too tall. Columbia City returns the favor.
Columbia City trying to get the numbers there on a fast break. Just threw it too high. Good effort on the defensive side, but couldn't capitalize on the turnover, and Norwell gets the ball.
Half of the first quarter gone. 8-5 Eagles here in Columbia City. Teardrop by Colbert over Spellman, no good. Both teams have kind of seen their offensive efficiency disappear in the last couple minutes. It's gone a little bit dry on both ends of the floor. Some free throws for Columbia City, the difference in the game right now. Nice slip, and Longenball missed it.
Man.
Although he got free again, and he continues to get the looks that he wants underneath the basket.
Columbia City's getting really good looks at the basket, whether it's from three or from underneath. Great save by McBride.
Off of the miss from Parker, and Bailey finally converts.
Yeah, that's Bailey's first three there, and if he gets hot, it's going to be a problem for Columbia City.
Yeah, and Bailey really has been locked down defensively so far. Not a lot of touches in the offensive flow.
Yeah, he really has, and McBride's gotten more touches than Bailey has, which is kind of surprising, but that's just, like you said, that's where their offense runs through is McBride, so he's going to get his touches, but, and like I said, if Bailey gets hot, that'll be problems for Columbia City.
That's Mills in the corner. Both teams have been willing to settle for a lot of threes in this first quarter. Spellman the turnaround. Half a dozen for Spellman in this first frame, and Columbia City retakes the lead.
He gets the ball down low. He's not had a problem finishing. He's a couple strong drives, and then that little turnaround there looks really pure there from Spellman.
Columbia City's been in man here in this first half, as has Norwell, although they've trapped periodically, both in the forecourt and the backcourt. Parker goes to Colbert on the baseline, and he's blocked from behind by Mills. A tremendous defensive recovery from behind.
It was a nice pass. Find that short corner, and Colbert could have went up a little stronger, but good defense there by Columbia City.
Mills, little stutter step and way too short.
Maybe kind of a heat check there for him.
Yeah, I agree. Bailey gets it back from Bolin and fires, but it's short. Norwell's going to get the offensive rebound as they had a couple guys in Navy crashing toward the ball, McBride and Parker. Jake Parker checked into the game a couple moments ago, gotten a lot more varsity time as the season has gone on, and McBride hits a contested three.
Yeah, Columbia City's going to have to close out a little better on McBride there. He had too much space.
Mason Baker a little bit late, trying to finish off that defensive possession. A minute left in quarter number 1. We've moved at a real nice pace so far. Not a lot of fouls on either squad. Hedrick from the top of the key, looking to try to get it in. Again, Columbia City has a lot of this first quarter worked through long on ball. They go inside out. Spellman. And that shot short by Mills, and Norwell can build on their 1-point lead.
Your Coach McBride saying get one. I think we're waiting for the last shot here. There's only 30 seconds left.
A Norwell team that is trademarked to be patient at times.
Yeah. Yep.
Especially with the group they've got. I think that's a good strategy.
Yeah, slow the game down, Limit the amount of possessions the other team gets, and that's why I think you mentioned earlier that they don't really get blown out by a lot of teams.
Right.
The tempo that they like to play at.
3 seconds.
Keep it close.
Got to get moving downhill.
Gotta shoot it.
McBride doesn't get it off. And wasted possession there at the end of the quarter, but Norwell leads by a penny after 1 on The Voice.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located, across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Carrie Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
Derek Decker along with Christian Bohanna this morning from Columbia City. And Bo, that's been a sticking point for this Norwell team. They had a chance to go 2 for 1 there and really had a poor offensive set to close out that first quarter.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, you got 30 seconds left in the quarter, and you're getting good ball movement, and then you get stuck with Bolin up top. And man, it'd be nice to finish with a good possession at the end of the quarter. It gives you momentum going into the next quarter. But
Bailey trying to carry that over, but missed the 3 just short. And it leaves Spellman wide open. We had a foul underneath the basket. I think it goes against Norwell while the ball was in the air. So this 3 should count. And they're going to get the ball again.
Coach McBride not too happy about that call, but it might have been the right one.
So I lied. The foul was actually against Columbia City. So it goes back the other way. And Norwell does get the ball back, but the bucket still counts for Spellman, and he's got 9 points. So don't know who the foul was called on against Columbia City. Anyway, we'll try to get that squared away. Not a lot of fouls in this first half. Graft on the baseline, the turnaround, and off the window.
You don't see a lot of that out of Luke Graft. That's a great drive, good finish.
Graft is that kid that can, look, he's a strong guy, another football player, but has the ability to really finish some shots at the rim at times, and again can try to work himself into that scoring category each and every night. Hedrick, the step back, a high level of difficulty on that shot.
And it's Hedrick with the score. I think he's the one that got the foul, looking up at the scoreboard as well. So
Parker tries a 3 and missed everything, but Riley tracks down the offensive rebound.
Wow,
no call
there.
Wow, a lot of contact, and Parker missed it short once again. It's been nice to watch such a free-flowing game. I mean, it's just moved up and down. Both teams have gotten pretty good offensive looks at times. Rather low-scoring affair, but again, I think both teams can be satisfied with what they've gotten offensively today.
They really have. As Columbia City tries to slow down the tempo here a little bit. Maybe felt like it was getting out of control. Good double team there by Norwell. Ooh.
Baker through defenders.
It's a great drive. Columbia City's getting a lot of good drives, a lot of open lanes to drive through. As Norwell maybe having trouble getting that help side D to the side of the guy with the basketball.
There's Bailey open, and Spellman was too late closing out.
Well, back and forth. As you said, 1 point game predicted, and it's what it is right now. It's sticking true.
Yeah, Bo, it really feels like one of those games that's going to come down to a couple possessions at the end.
Yep, for sure.
And again, now you have two young teams. A lot of the teams that Norwell's played this year have had that experience and know how to win late in games. And now both these teams are still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I think it helps Norwell, though, in the long run is a lot of close games. As you said, it's all this experience is going to help pay off, at the end of this season and then in the future as well. Man.
Inside out to Spellman, and he is hot here in this first half, and it forces Mike McBride to call a timeout. He is displeased with his defense. We'll break for a full timeout and be back after this on The Voice.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Bo, I don't know if it's the early start here on the road, but Norwell, a team that prides itself on its defensive ability, has really struggled in this first half.
They really have. As we were just talking about, Spellman's average on the year is 9, and he's already up to 12, and it's a lot of the looks he's had is open looks. I mean, the drives he's taken is open alleys, easy alley to the basket, and the good thing is Norwell's only down 4 as their offense kind of making up for the lack of defense, but
Riley on the drive, and he is fouled on the floor. No free throws here. And that's on Jackson Crawford, which is his second. So that's where that mystery foul was that we didn't know underneath the bucket a few possessions ago.
Yep.
Crawford not a starter, but does average 8 points a game for this Columbia City team. McBride around the screen, and the free throw line jumpers in and out. But
nice hustle by Riley.
Yeah, and now McBride pulls up and he's short again.
Nice.
Third long rebound for Norwell, and Colbert rewarded with a trip to the line.
You get 2 or 3 offensive rebounds, something's good going to happen. Nice job by Colbert fighting for that rebound, and then instead of kicking it out, just going right back up. That's a smart play from Colbert.
How about a third foul on Jackson Crawford? So he's likely done for the rest of this first half. Colbert long on the first one, just a 50% foul shooter on the year. Norwell team that shoots at just 60% overall. That has been a problem for this young team, although granted it has still grown and gotten better over the course of the season.
Yeah.
And even now, when they're kind of losing games again, Norwell's lost 5 of their last 6. If you had watched the first 5 games this team played this year, where they lost all of them, a completely different look and different ball club at this point in the year.
And that's something you can expect with a young team is, they got to get in their groove. You got to settle in. A lot of these guys didn't see varsity action last year, maybe a couple minutes, and he was just wide open.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Nobody even closing out on him. Is all the Norwell defenders just looking around saying, who has him? That can't happen.
And now McBride has it go off his leg. And the Columbia City faithful trying to get into it a little bit. 25% capacity today here at Columbia City. Nobody, at least by the state mandate, there is no longer any situation where it is required to be parents and siblings only. So happy that things are starting to open up a little bit. It's played a big factor in the Norwell sectional down in Ossian this week, where expect a big crowd, actually 50% allowed at the Castle tonight for Norwell and Belmont. And a bump by Riley on the drive.
It's a tough call. I think if he moves his feet a little quicker, he doesn't get that call, but a little better defense there from Norwell on that set.
Mason Baker checks back into the game for Columbia City. He replaces Hedrick. Parker for Riley for the Knights. Parker continues to get good minutes.
Well, and now you see a really young squad for Norwell on the floor.
Yep. 5 sophomores on the floor right now for Norwell. And how many teams in the area can claim that? I mean, you just got to remember what Norwell's dealing with here. I think sometimes people forget because they went 22-2 last year. They won the sectional. Would have had a great shot to win the regional had that been played. But people forget how young this group is.
Well, not only how many people can claim they have 5 sophomores on the floor at one time, but how many can claim they have 5 sophomores on the floor and still compete.
Right, exactly. And Norwell stays in games. They do not get dominated very often, no matter who they're playing.
And I think that speaks links to Coach McBride as well, as he knows what's going to fit his team best. And, the tempo, maybe slowing it down, you don't want to run and gun with 5 sophomores on the floor, and they stick true to that.
Wow, they'll give continuation on that to Spellman. That was pretty generous. And he's got 14 first-half points.
Wow.
And even more damaging to Norwell is the second foul on Luke McBride.
Yeah, Spellman's putting on a clinic right now.
He is.
Man.
And converts on the three-point play. How about this? Well, we saw on the girls' side last night, Maya Shelton break the Norwell scoring record on the girls' side. 36 points for her last night, 26 in the first half. And similar performance here by Spellman, who's just taken over the game for the Eagles.
Yeah, he's really set the tempo for the Eagles' offense.
Boy, McBride flailing all over the place.
Yeah, I'm surprised the travel wasn't called there.
Agreed. And a hand check called. Really, for the amount of fouls that have been called in this game, there hasn't been that much contact.
No, not at all.
Called
I was
kind of
going to
tight.
say there's a lot of touch fouls being called, which it's in the rule book, so we're sticking true to it. But it's a lot different from the JV game we watched before this, where they weren't.
Oh, that's right.
They weren't calling much of anything. But
McBride short. Speaking of JV basketball, Kyle Philman is the head coach of the JV squad here at Columbia City. Of course, Philman, a Norwell graduate, played on the state runner-up team back in 2012. And Colbert gets the layup. Wow. Man, Columbia City continues to fill it up from deep. That one from Mason Baker.
And their largest lead now of 10. Norwell's got to get a bucket on this possession and maybe a couple stops on defense so this doesn't get too far out of reach. That's a downfall of the tempo they like playing, is when they get down so much, then they have to hurry themselves. They're not really in a rhythm. That's the downfall, but keep it close. Keep it within 10, and Norwell will still be in the game.
I hate to point it out, but this has been kind of a disappointing first half here on the road. I think Norwell expected to come up and compete today.
Yep.
A Columbia City team that's 5-8. They've won just one conference game. And this guy can't miss. Spellman has 18 points and another timeout called by Mike McBride. He is putting on a first half show. Wow. Columbia City up a baker's dozen.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Welcome back to Columbia City. Derek Decker alongside Christian Bohad this morning. 32-19 Eagles on top. And I don't think at this point in the game we would have expected that to be the score. But Columbia City has gotten 18 points from Elias Spellman, who is almost matching Norwell's offensive total as a team. And he's been hot, and Norwell still can't find him defensively.
That's what I was going to say is, Columbia City would only be down 1 point if they were just going off of Spellman's points. And, he's not the only one making the shots. And you got to think Norwell's got to make an adjustment here quick, because
they do.
Either more pressure, another better hand in his face is that, you know, they keep having those weak closeouts. I don't know if they're afraid that he's going to drive right past him or what, but he's getting good looks, and that can't happen when a guy's this hot.
Late second quarter here at Columbia City. And Colbert finally hits a three for Norwell.
Norwell needed that.
Yeah, they did.
Desperately.
Just the 4th triple of the year for John Colbert.
Good looking shot, too.
That ball's loose. Bailey defending closely out near the timeline. And it's picked off by Jake Parker. Parker way too hard off the glass, and he can't finish. And that's points that are left. And 2 guys are sitting back for Columbia City, and Longenball lays it in.
Yeah, 2 Columbia City guys there kind of cherry picking, but such a quick possession from Parker. He had a wide open look and couldn't finish, and that's good transition offense for Columbia City.
Colbert misses. Graff the rebound, but was on the baseline as he was trying to save it back in. So 48 seconds left in the first half.
Back in the ballgame for Norwell, number 40, Brody Boylan.
It's going to be important. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
It's going to be important for Norwell to finish out this first half on a strong note. And you really need to get a stop on this possession, and then maybe capitalize on a good possession to end the half.
Hedrick gets it in the front court.
Oh,
guess
man,
who's
look at
open?
that pass.
Elias Spellman lays it in again.
Yeah, and that's Norwell trying to apply some pressure, and somebody missed an assignment there. Spellman wide open underneath the basket. And Columbia City fans getting up on that, and as I would be too.
Yeah, they should be. Bench is alive right now in the final 15 seconds of the first half. Norwell looking for the final shot, down 14.
Norwell really needs a good possession here. End of the first quarter, they didn't get one. They need one here.
McBride gets bailed out with the foul.
Yep.
Columbia City foul.
That's all right. It's a better possession than the end of the first quarter for sure, especially if
Yeah,
McBride can
yeah.
sink these.
Well, now they're going to have to play defense again, though, as there's still 4.7 showing on the Columbia City clock.
Better expect the Eagles are going to look for Spillman as well.
Mm-hmm.
With a little under 5 seconds left.
McBride's an excellent free throw shooter. 77%. He only missed 4 free throws last year, by the way. 46 for 50.
Wow.
That's good for 92%. He's gotten there far more often this year. And both are good.
Back in the ballgame for Norwell.
Luke Graff checks in here for Norwell. He replaces McBride so he doesn't pick up his 3rd foul.
That's smart.
All right, so 4.7 to go.
Well, Norwell choosing to play back.
Yep.
Kind of interesting.
Now
can
Parker,
pick it up here.
Parker will put the pressure
He can
on
pick it up.
Hedrick. There's the 3. Mills is off, and the half comes to an end, but it was a heck of a first half effort by Columbia City. They lead it 36-24 over Norwell at the break. We'll take a timeout and be back with the Austin State Bank halftime show in a moment. WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Kathy Peterson of the Steffen Group is part of a select group of real estate and auction professionals that are changing the game of how real estate and auction transactions are handled. With a strong background in customer service, Kathy believes helping people is the most precious gift she can give and is committed to being a partner with her clients through the entire transaction.
You can contact Kathy Peterson at the Steffen Group at 260-414-6353 or drop her a message at Kathy, C-A-T-H-I-E, .Peterson at SteffenGRP.com.
Austin State Bank takes great pride in supporting our local basketball programs. We are the only community bank headquartered in Wells County. We've had the same name and downtown location for over 108 years. Austin State Bank has given in excess of $1 million of contributions back to the community. We are locally owned and operated by many of your friends and neighbors. Stop in soon to see what makes Austin State Bank so special. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
When looking to sell or buy a home in Wells County, it's so important to work with an experienced full-time agent from the local area. I'm Bev Grish, and I'm beginning my 24th year helping families in the real estate business and would love to guide your family through the process. When you choose to work with a local agent who knows the Wells County market, you are a step ahead. I have built good working relationships with local lenders, realtors, inspectors, contractors, and appraisers, and it helps the process go smoothly. Whether you are buying your first home, a larger home, investment property, dream home, selling a long-time family business, or downsizing into retirement, I'm here to help. Heartfelt thanks for supporting me 24 years in the real estate business I truly love. Bev sells Wells at 466-1822.
Did you sprain your ankle playing with your kids last night? Have you had a nagging pain while training for an upcoming race? Or do you have an upcoming surgery? Indiana Physical Therapy understands how important and valuable your time is to you. At Indiana Physical Therapy, we can schedule you within 24 hours at any of our 19 convenient clinics. IPT has been a trusted part of your community for over 32 years. With trusted results, you can count on Indiana Physical Therapy to get you better, faster. You don't need a referral from your doctor, and all insurances are accepted, including Anthem. IPT is your choice for physical therapy. So what are you waiting for? Call Indiana Physical Therapy right now at 260-209-2464 to schedule an appointment, or go online to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Good evening, Norwell basketball fans. My name is Nathan Shelton. As an advisor at Shelton Financial Group, the thing I enjoy most is talking to our clients about what matters to them. As our clients prepare for and enjoy retirement, some enjoy spending time with their grandkids, some prefer to travel the world, and for others, it's giving of time and resources. As you think of and prepare for your retirement, we'd love to talk with you either virtually or in person at one of our office locations in Austin or Fort Wayne. You can also call us at 260-436-7006. Nathan Shelton, investment advisor representative of USA Financial Securities, member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
Do you or a loved one need extra help managing your finances or making sure monthly bills are getting paid correctly and on time? Are you concerned that you or a senior parent may inadvertently provide sensitive financial information to scammers and fraudsters? Then contact Senior Money Life today at 260-296-0437 to get the help you need to stay safe and enjoy life more. Senior Money Life, located in Bluffton, Indiana, is here to help make life easy, providing you with a wide range of services including banking assistance, bill pay, budgeting assistance, financial monitoring, and insurance advocacy. Contact Preston Carr, Daily Money Manager at 260-296-0437 to learn more, or visit their website, seniormoneylife.com. Senior Money Life is a division of Christian Care Retirement Community. Senior Money Life is not a financial institution or a trust company. Daniel's Jewelers, 2155 North Main Street, Bluffton, 824-9643.
Hello, this is Tim Stephan Financial Group. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving forward. We must balance staying safe and moving forward towards our needs and goals. We are here to help you with your future planning. Stephan Financial Group, located at 110 West Cherry Street, Bluffton, Indiana, would like to help you with your retirement, Roth IRAs, investments, and savings plans. Call me, Tim Stephan, or Rhonda Vandentop, 260-824-8175. And at that same location is Tim Stephan Insurance. We like to help folks with their personalized Medicare supplement, health, life, and long-term care plans. Securities and insurance offered through Thurston Springer Financial, registered broker-dealer, member FINRA and SIPC, and Indiana Insurance Agency. Corporate headquarters in OSJ 9000 Keystone Crossing, 7th floor, Indianapolis, Indiana 4672440. Tim Stephan is a registered associate of Thurston Springer and is doing business as Stephan Financial Group. Stephan Financial Group is independent of Thurston Springer.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Back here in Columbia City, Derek Decker alongside Christian Bohannig here still this morning. An 11 a.m. tip here at Columbia City today, a makeup from Thursday night. Norwell trailing 36-24 at the break against the Eagles. And Bo, Norwell's got a lot of work to do on the defensive side of the floor. They have had lots and lots of trouble. A 20-point first-half performance from the junior Elias Spellman.
Yeah, you better believe, Coach McBride's making some adjustments to try to eliminate the shot opportunities for Spellman. The problem is that Columbia City's not had trouble, getting other guys on the board.
Right.
So, when Spellman doesn't have the ball and doesn't have an open look, somebody does, and that's just Norwell's defense all around is going to have to get stops, especially down 12 points. They're going to have to speed up a tempo, which I know that's something they probably don't want to do, but they're going to have to do it to fight their way back into this game.
This is the Ossian State Bank halftime show. Ossian State Bank has been your local bank for more than a century and has two convenient locations, one in downtown Ossian and the other on the north end of Bluffton. We'll take one more timeout, return with the third quarter right here on The Voice.
Nick Huffman, a Bluffton High School graduate, is ready to help you buy, sell, or build your dream home. If you're ready to start a new chapter in your life, now's the time. With historic low interest rates, houses are moving at lightning speed. Whether you need single-family, multifamily, agricultural, commercial, property management, mixed use, or land development, give Nick a call or text at 827-8255 or send him a message on Facebook at Real Estate by Nick Huffman. Nick is located at the Stephan Group at 107 West Market Street in Bluffton. His number again is 827-8255. Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Just about to get the third quarter underway here this morning. Holy Moses. That doesn't catch you off guard and wake you up on a Saturday. I don't know what will. 36-24, Eagles leading the Knights here at Columbia City. Both teams searching for their second conference victory of the season. And right now, the Eagles have done everything that they've needed to do to put them in a position to be in great shape here in this third quarter. I mean, we're talking about a team in Columbia City that hasn't had all that much success scoring the basketball. They only averaged 48 points a game, but had no problem getting the ball in the bucket in that first half, and most of it was behind Elias Spellman. Columbia City starts with the basketball. They'll work sort of away from us. We're situated near midcourt here today. A gorgeous, gorgeous facility. Fantastic to break into new digs and Norwell's first trip up here on the road. Baker from the corner, and a miss on the first possession and a foul against Seth Mills. So
good
Norwell,
position there.
Yeah, Norwell gets what they needed out of the locker room, getting a stop.
That's huge, and the biggest thing is Norwell's going to need to capitalize on the stops that they do get. 3 stops in a row is a big thing for defense in basketball, and that'd be huge if Norwell can capitalize on these.
It's the 3rd foul on Seth Mills. Bailey, the pass fake, and then went to the baseline, but couldn't finish.
Norwell looks like they're in better position there on defense. Tough shot.
Man, been that kind of day.
Well, gets it to go. So that's better pressure from Norwell. Force Columbia City to take the tougher shots, and you're going to miss some.
Colbert, off-balance shot. Riley almost tips it in. McBride snags the rebound, and the 3rd attempt is good.
That's one thing that kind of kept Norwell, kept this from being too much of a blowout, is they're doing good on the boards. They're getting good offensive rebounds and those 2nd and 3rd shot opportunities.
Yeah, Norwell's just an average to maybe slightly above average team in that category, but they've been very good today. That's one of the few areas where they've been consistent all morning long. Colbert again, and one.
Yeah,
they give him the continuation.
They're giving a lot of continuation calls today, but you know what? That's at least they're calling on both ends.
Yeah, it feels like we're playing at the next level here today. It's a 10-point game. We've
next
seen
level gym, next level basketball. Here we go.
Colbert 1 for 2 from the line so far today. He converts here and draws Norwell back to within single digits. Well, couldn't have really asked for a better start for Norwell.
Yeah.
And a foul on Eli Riley before the ball is inbounded. Riley
that's a tough call. They're kind of both giving hands to each other.
I was just about to say, Riley kind of gave a palms open look to the officials.
Yeah.
Saying, what did I do?
I mean, they're both battling. It's tough.
Mills will walk it across as Norwell kind of escapes with the backcourt pressure. About 2 minutes into the second half, and it's a 9-point Columbia City lead. Spellman's been better guarded here to start this 3rd quarter. Ooh, almost a double dribble. Long and ball. Nice dump to a wide open Baker.
It's just too easy for Columbia City. I know Norwell wants to help, but have some help defense, but sometimes when you're underneath the basket, that's not good.
McBride, a tough shot, and Luke Graff draped all over the back of Spellman on the rebound. Kind of saw this in the JV game today. It'll be interesting to see how this second half flows, because in the JV contest, Norwell was competitive the entire game. Never could tie the game or take the lead, and it hurt them in the end. They had to foul. And that very well might be the case here for Norwell going forward. They still trail by 11, which is a larger margin than that first game today.
Yep.
But same kind of issue remains.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that's a good foul by McBride. Although I don't even know how it's a foul, because there wasn't hardly any contact. Mason, I'm telling you, that McBride got smoked off the dribble right there. Baker had a wide open lane to the basket.
Yeah, he did. It was good drive. Kind of a bailout foul call for
honestly,
McBride's side.
Right. Bailey on the floor. Oh, there's the jump ball. We have not seen Matt Schaus use a timeout today. Or has he? So the scoreboard shows that both teams have used a timeout, so I'm not sure about that.
I can't remember it. But
I don't know about that. Norwell was trying to curb 2 runs in that first half is where our 2 timeouts came from. So not sure if that's correct or not. We'll check that later on when it becomes more of a problem. McBride, open again.
Nice.
Hits.
Yep. Good ball possession. Good possession there for Norwell. Good ball movement on that. And kind of just Riley McBride taking control.
Bailey applying some backcourt pressure against Mills. It's just an 8-point game. Norwell's still very much in this contest right now. they can string together some stops. And there's an extra hop by Elias Spellman, and back to Norwell it goes.
First mistake by Spellman we've seen all game.
Brody Bolin re-enters for the Knights as Luke Graff takes a seat. Another sub here as Jackson Crawford's back into the game. He's battled some foul trouble today. Has 3 fouls at the moment. Got 2 of them back-to-back within a few seconds of each other in the second quarter. 4:22 to go in quarter number 3, and an 8-point lead for Columbia City. They've led the entire game for the most part. Norwell had a brief lead in the first quarter. Since then, the Eagles have slowly extended their lead. Around the horn it goes. Colbert up and under, and the finish off the glass.
We've seen Colbert this second half get more to the basket instead of settling for the couple threes that he took in the first half, and I think that's key to success for him. He's had good success getting to the basket, and Columbia City doesn't really close those driving lanes either, so Norwell can do a little more of that, driving the lane and kicking it out.
There's some drive and kick action, and another travel by Spellman.
In the first half, I thought they might have missed a couple on him when he's driving. Maybe he does a little jump step before he gets going. But
well, I can almost guarantee you that Mike McBride probably planted the seed inside of one of the officials' minds.
Yep.
Because
to watch for it,
because it didn't call a single time in the first half. McBride from the elbow, and Norwell's within 4.
This is exactly what Norwell needs to do right here. Good pressure. Columbia City's struggling with it in the backcourt.
And Norwell has it overpressure to the point where they're getting beat in the half court.
Yeah.
Bailey gets called for a foul, though that's one you can live with there if you're Norwell.
Yeah. Already 4 fouls, though, in the second half. There's 3 minutes left still in the third.
Columbia City's a 67% free throw shooting team. See if that becomes a factor later today. Almost always does in conference games.
Yep.
Spellman lost it. And Norwell really defending well. Riley picks it off, and a foul against Columbia City. The foul goes against Andrew Hedrick from behind, who kind of dragged Riley.
Yeah.
And that pass was going to have a very low chance of being completed. There's a 30-second timeout called by Matt Schaus. Wow. The Norwell fans come alive as they've cut the lead to 4.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Well, Bo, Norwell has slowly cut into this lead. They've gotten some stops defensively, and offensively they continue to be aggressive, work downhill. That backcourt pressure that they've applied has forced a couple Columbia City turnovers.
Yeah, it has. Columbia City is struggling with maybe not the pressure so much as it is. They've had some silly mistakes and shot themselves in the foot a couple times. Spillman's traveled twice. Some errant lob passes over the top, and Norwell's taking advantage of the opportunities, and that's exactly what they needed to do in the second half.
The Knights can cut it to 1 possession with a basket here. Both teams have played mainly man defense almost the entire game. McBride goes over the top. Riley in the corner. A whistle and a foul away from the basketball. Goes against Andrew Hedrick, and it's his 3rd.
I think he kind of gave Bailey a shove there.
Yeah, trying to work through that screen.
Yep. Norwell gets another opportunity.
Bolin turns, and there's a block, and now Spellman has a run out. He doesn't have numbers, though, and he'll have to pull it out and wait for some help.
Nice transition defense there from Norwell, getting back, making Columbia City get in a set. That's perfect.
Spellman eyes it. Long and Ball will take the three. That's the shot Norwell wants to force, is him taking that shot right there, because he had a lot of success in the first quarter inside. McBride misses, and Long and Ball clears the board.
I'd like to see Norwell kind of get in a rhythm there, and felt like McBride kind of forced that shot, but shot you can live with.
Just a 4-point game with 1:40 to go in the third. Yeah, you can definitely tell Norwell's defense has gotten a whole lot better in this second half.
Yep.
Spellman hasn't gotten anything, and he takes another extra step.
Yep.
Third walk on Spellman in this third quarter.
Colbert's done a really nice job on Spellman in the second half. He's one of Norwell's best defenders. He's moving his feet, staying in good position, not really reaching on him, just forcing Spellman to make his own mistakes.
Graff back into the game for the Knights as Bolin takes a seat. Eli Riley's going to bring it up here and set up this play. It's a set play after the dead ball turnover. Riley slips out for three.
Short.
Boy. Oh, it's off of Columbia City. Graff saved it in. You can see the Norwell bench come alive over there.
Yep.
And
just pure hustle play from Graff.
That was, boy, I'm telling you, Riley had a wide open look there, and it just kind of slipped off his fingertips because that wasn't anywhere close to going in.
Yeah, the look before that he had, it looked like he kind of hesitated. I don't know.
Yep.
Not a lot of confidence coming out of Riley, but you'd like to see that pick up.
Oh, boy.
And that was long.
And Riley really dejected now as he kind of slumped his shoulders. And good for Norwell that Columbia City didn't push the pace, because they would have been -1 trying to get back. And I'm almost certain that Parker is in for Riley here in just a second. He's set at the scorer's table. 41 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Both teams have gone dry last couple possessions on offense. And Hedrick rims it out. And Norwell's going to hold for the final shot.
Well, let's see to get a good possession here. 10 this quarter, they could potentially get it within 1. Would be huge going into the fourth quarter.
Well, even if you keep it at this margin, you've cut 8 points off of your halftime hole.
Definitely a lot more manageable.
Oh, yeah.
Right now.
And Norwell's getting a lot of stops. In fact, they've only given up 4 points in this third quarter.
They've had a fantastic third quarter here on defense.
5 seconds. McBride. Nobody else has touched the ball on this possession until now. Bailey at the buzzer. Got it from the corner. Leighton Bailey just ahead of the buzzer. And Norwell cuts the lead to 1 going into the final frame. Wow. What a shot by Leighton Bailey. Let's go to the fourth. Knights closing in on the road.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located. Across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Jennis today, or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Carrie Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
Well, what a turnaround. Norwell down just 1. They win the third quarter 15-4, and it's capped off by a fading 3 corner pocket by Leighton Bailey just ahead of the buzzer, and Bo Norwell right back in it.
Well, Norwell's had 3 opportunities. The first 3 quarters they've had the last shot, and I thought the first quarter they did a really poor job. Second quarter we felt like McBride got bailed out there. The end of that third quarter, maybe the most crucial possession of that third quarter, and to capitalize, and that's huge.
All right, so Columbia City starts with the basketball, up just 1 point. They've seen almost their entire 12-point halftime lead disappear. Hedrick, wild shot off the glass, and Graff stands tall. Norwell can take the lead. Bailey almost got a 3-point play chance, but he can give Norwell the lead at the line.
And who would have thought, man, this early in I didn't think this early in the second half that Norwell would have an opportunity to take over.
Well, Columbia City's just gone completely cold, and they've turned it over a lot.
Yep.
They've taken some off-balance shots. Norwell's defense has grown immensely since halftime.
Yep.
6 points for Bailey today, and he ties the game at 40. First time Norwell has tied it since the first quarter. And one more coming here. Bailey just above 50% on the year at the line. But he hits them both, and Norwell has regained the lead, 41-40. We talked about that JV game. We were just discussing that, about how they could not get over the hump today and ended up losing by 7 or 8.
Yep.
Norwell has gotten over the hump here on the road.
And they really need to just keep control of the momentum. On the road, like you said, this place can get loud, especially with Columbia City fans all in it. And Norwell keeps them quiet. That'd be a huge advantage to them.
Spellman off to Baker. No answer. And Colbert corrals the rebound. Norwell trying to push the pace, continue to build on that momentum. Oh, man, that's a bad turnover.
Man.
Yeah, that's one you really want to have back if you're Leighton Bailey.
Man. I feel like they're in a rhythm, too. Just starting to get in a rhythm if they're not already in one. And kind of a momentum killer, but they get a stop on defense, they can make up for that. So
1 point game with 7 minutes to go. Baker feeds Crawford.
Still great defense from Norwell.
It was, and it continues to pay off here as Norwell tries to push it. And Graft, he got lucky because he dribbled it off the foot of Brooks Longenball. The Columbia City fans can't believe it.
I think that was a good call.
Well, Brooks Longenball kind of walked away from the play. It's probably the right thing to do.
Yeah.
We don't have an angle on it here, so. It goes into Graft. And he gets it through contact off the glass.
Great, strong finish.
Just the second bucket for Graft, and Norwell's up 3. Wow. They were down 12 at halftime. It's a 15-point swing. And the miss by Baker, but a long rebound bounces out to Hedrick. Actually, that's Carson Bunyan who just checked back into the game. Offensive foul against Baker.
Well, the defense that McBride is playing on Baker right now is just great. He's driving, and then he'll stay straight up, keep his feet on the ground. It makes it hard to call a foul when you do that and don't jump up with him. And then great close out there, good position, gets his feet set, gets a charge call.
Next one will put Norwell in the bonus for the remainder of the game. Columbia City faithful trying to get behind their Eagles here. Graft to the block, and he's off to the line again.
Strong again.
Norwell has just been so much more aggressive. They've attacked the bucket here in this second half.
Yeah, I mean, the energy level in the second half, it's picked up tremendously, and it's paying off on the scoreboard.
Graff just a 38% free throw shooter, but the first one good. And that's what we talked about, it's a Saturday morning. It can be hard to get up for that.
Yep.
You didn't know this game was going to happen until yesterday.
Yep.
And so that's not an easy thing to do, come on the road and win a conference game. This is a brand new gym, but still has always been a difficult place to come and win.
Yep.
Back when it was the Donald Weeks Gymnasium. And Graft gets the second one to crawl over the rim. So it's 45-40, a 5-point lead. Columbia City cannot respond. They have had 4 points since halftime.
And not only the energy level these nights, but the confidence level just keeps building. As you mentioned, Graff only a 38% free throw shooter, but both of those look pretty good. Got a friendly roll in the second one, but that happens when things are going your way.
Yep. That's Bunyan with it. The Norwell defense has been stout in the first 10.5 minutes.
Columbia City just struggling to find an opportunity.
They can't penetrate
Trying
at
to
all.
create shots. And
well, they leave it for Hedrick, and Hedrick finally hits a 3 to get Columbia City onto the board in the fourth quarter.
Much needed basket for Columbia City.
And as much of the work as Norwell's done, that's going to get energetic here, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But as much as work as Norwell's done, their lead is just 2 right now.
Yep. Yeah, because they shot themselves in the foot so much in the first half and didn't really have a lot of energy. They're down 12, but definitely fortunate to have a 2-point lead right now.
Norwell content to be patient here as McBride trying to direct traffic and set up another play. Norwell's got 4 along the baseline right now, and McBride's just going to pull it out to the midcourt stripe.
Yeah, they're going to set something up here.
Yep. But they're going to make Columbia City come pressure them. And they're not bringing, now they bring the trap. McBride leaves Parker in the corner, missed the 3, and a foul against Colbert on the rebound. So these two teams doing a little dance. One trying to figure out the other. How long are you going to wait to pressure the basketball? Yep. And they waited quite some time. But Jake Parker got a pretty open look. Just couldn't knock it down. And Columbia City can tie or retake the lead on this possession. 4:20 to go. That ball is off of Longabaw's hands, and it goes back to Norwell. The turnovers continue to be a problem. They average 12 turnovers a game. They're well above that mark, with most of them coming in this second half.
I was going to say, most of those turnovers that came this game have been in the second half, and that's from the energy level that Norwell's brought to the table in the second half on defense.
Backcourt token pressure in a 1-2-2 press there by Columbia City.
Norwell did a really nice job, never looked panicked, breaking that press.
McBride got free for a moment, penetrates. Riley kicks to Bailey. Uh-oh, McBride wide open.
Yep.
Can't leave him open as McBride hits the 3.
Yeah, that's the shot they were looking for. I thought McBride could have maybe pulled the trigger earlier on that possession, but found a better look. Norwell capitalizes.
That timeout called by Norwell, and we will take it with them. And back in a moment, the voice.
Kathy Peterson of the Steffen Group is part of a select group of real estate and auction professionals that are changing the game of how real estate and auction transactions are handled. With a strong background in customer service, Kathy believes helping people is the most precious gift she can give and is committed to being a partner with her clients through the entire transaction.
You can contact Kathy Peterson at the Steffen Group at 260-414-6353 or drop her a message at Kathy, C-A-T-H-I-E .Peterson@SteffenGRP.com.
Derek Decker, Christian Bohanna from Columbia City. 48-43 Norwell with 3:47 to go. Bo, if Norwell can finish off this victory here on the road today, this is one where you look back at and say this could be a potential point to try to build off of going forward into the final stretch of the season.
Sure it is, and the energy level from Norwell's risen, the energy level in the building's risen, and this is going to be a fun 3 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in this game.
I'm glad we've got 25% here allowed today. Yep. It makes it feel like a basketball game.
Yep.
And Columbia City will have it. They'll go the full length of the floor out of the Norwell timeout. And Norwell's not going to try to over-pursue in the backcourt. So the Eagles in need of a bucket here pretty desperately. And they get a good look, but Spellman just could not finish, and then it goes off the fingertips, and Columbia City leaves more points right at the rim.
Well, Columbia City fans wanting a foul there on Spellman, but they're talking about this. They might change this here.
Yeah, I didn't get a good look at it. The Columbia City fans were pretty clearly upset. Coach McBride saying, well, how can it change from out there? They're keeping it with Norwell basketball.
But going back to what I was saying, they're wanting a foul there on Spellman from Riley, and I think Riley had just a good position. And
I agree with that.
Norwell's done a great job of just keeping their feet on the ground. It's hard to call a foul, like I said. If you feet are on the ground, your hands are straight up.
I think Spellman probably should have finished that anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
But now Norwell's going to be in no hurry at all. They're up 5, closing on 3 minutes to go. They're going to make Norwell is basically in a 4-corner set. Oh, man, they can't believe that call either. It goes against Mason Baker, and it will send Norwell to the line for 1-1.
And it'll send McBride to the line. That's the last person Columbia City wants on the line.
But back to what I was saying, I think Norwell's just kind of in a 4-corner set right now where they're just completely spacing the floor. and they're just trying to make Columbia City come and get the ball.
Yep.
McBride doesn't miss very many of those. 18 points for him. Although, as we say it, or actually, he's got 20. Second one good as well. He gives Norwell a 3-possession lead.
Norwell continuing to pressure.
Yeah. McBride thought about bringing the trap at half court. Instead, sags back into a man. But Norwell is up 7, and Columbia City's going to have to start going quicker.
Yeah, they are. And I mentioned how Norwell didn't really want to get out of what they wanted to do. And wow.
They count it for Mills. We've seen that all day. The continuation is called pretty loose here today.
Yeah.
And it gives Columbia City a chance of getting 3.
Man. Well, they're sticking true to what they're calling.
Yeah.
Continuation continues to be called.
Mills missed the free throw, though.
Great board.
And I'm sure you can anticipate what Norwell's about to do. Yeah, that's basically 4 corners.
Yeah.
Norwell trying to put this thing in the freezer. McBride just trying to feel his way into the lane, see if he can get a foul call. Not even looking at the bucket. They got to get it off.
Yeah.
And they call a foul on Baker.
It's perfect. Baker's not moving his feet quick enough to keep up with McBride. McBride beats him on the first dribble he takes towards the rim, and McBride to the line again.
Yeah, and it's exactly who Norwell wants at the free throw line every time.
Yep.
You can hear Matt Schaus kind of griping over there about the contact being initiated by McBride.
Well, they've called the touch fouls all game. I wouldn't expect them to quit calling them.
Yeah, it's been a little bit tight here today. He rims in and out the second one, but Riley crashes for the offensive board. And that's a killer for Columbia City. That's one that can completely change the game. McBride finally missed one, and they couldn't close down the rebound.
Well, you can see what Norwell's trying to do. McBride easily could have dropped to the basket.
McBride turned it over. And, well, they don't turn it over because it's a jump ball.
Yep.
Columbia City was trying to call a timeout there, but the official ruling simultaneous possession. So another break for the Knights. McBride has it back again. I think they're trying to double him.
Yep.
Yeah, they're really chasing hard now.
Yeah, they're trapping, which is fine if Norwell can keep moving the ball. But they're going to get an open look eventually. You know, they send 2 guys. Somebody's open.
Riley having trouble creating space. Stuck on the sideline.
A
foul. I think Norwell was trying to call a timeout.
I think they were too. And I thought he was going to give him a timeout, but calls a foul. And guess who's going to the line?
Man, it has been tight. I mean, it's hard to see over here, I guess. But that was pretty light, and he was stuck. I mean, McBride had no chance of getting out of that.
Definitely got bailed out there.
Well, it's 2 shots here for McBride, and you can almost guarantee that he's going to make at least one of them.
Yep.
So he puts Norwell back up 3 possessions.
Go Eagles!
24 points for number 24.
Great ball pressure from Norwell still. Don't expect them to get lackadaisical here on defense.
And the ball loose, picked up by Riley, and a timeout called by Norwell. The Knights are in the driver's seat with 87 seconds to go here at Columbia City.
American Mortgage Service Company, located at 1169 North Main Street in Bluffton. We specialize in helping individuals realize their dream of homeownership by providing a top-notch, best mortgage experience. We offer a wide variety of loan programs and the most current rates available. Contact Angie Top or Jessica Best at 260-353-3300 or apply online at bluffton.americanmortgage.com. That's 260-353-3300.
American Mortgage, Equal Housing Lender, Indiana State 11063, NMLS 8246.
1:27 to go here at Columbia City. Norwell is leading 53-45. And, Bo, I think if we had been sitting at halftime, we would have said, well, Norwell's going to be the team trying to close it out here and trying to cut some points off of that gap and foul and all that. And it has been Columbia City because Norwell went on a huge charge in the late stages of the third quarter and the early stages of this fourth quarter that have completely flipped the tables around. And now they're on the verge of just needing to take care of the ball and make some free throws, and they're going to get out of here with a conference win.
What, 9 points in the second half for Columbia City?
9 since halftime.
None for Spellman.
4 in the third quarter and 5 in this quarter. And 0 for Spellman. He had 20 in the first half.
Exactly. So, I mean, Norwell wins this game. It's the defense that obviously.
Oh, yeah. And Columbia, it's not that Columbia City just missed shots in the second half. Norwell.
Well, they were all contested.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Turnovers.
I mean, they were difficult shots, and they turned it over a lot.
And I don't know how many shots they had, but it can't be very many.
No. Norwell completely controlled the pace of the second half the entire way, even from the start.
Well, Columbia City's going to have to foul here soon.
Yeah. There it is with 54 seconds to go, and Bailey's headed to the line.
It's fourth foul on Baker.
Oh, no, that's it for Baker.
Okay.
At the line shooting 2 for Norwell will be number 22, Leighton Bailey.
So Baker's done. I had him for 3, and the scoreboard had him for 3, so that's why we were messed up on that.
Yeah.
But Hedrick will replace him, along with Spellman, little offense-defense sub. Norwell's icing this thing at the line. They have really shot it well today.
Yeah, they have, and with the tempo that Norwell plays, that's what they have to do is capitalize at the line, and they surely have.
And they don't do that all that often. We mentioned just a 60% shooting team, but now double figures for Bailey. 10-point Norwell lead with 50 seconds to go.
I think they've only missed 1 or 2 free throws today that I remember.
Hedrick the step back and hits, and a timeout called by Matt Schaus. That's a tough shot there.
That's a tough shot, and that's exactly what Columbia City needed. Quick shot.
That's exactly right, and we'll keep it right here as Norwell has a 7-point lead, 43 seconds to go. Well, Bo, if you're Columbia City here, you think the mentality is just foul right away? I mean, you're starting to bleed yourself out of time, and you're running out of time to try to force a steal, and you really can't pick who you want at the line anymore.
Well, I think they might try to get a 10-second call on Norwell. You know, seeing how good Norwell's shooting it at the line, depending who gets the ball in their hands. If McBride gets it, I say they possibly trap and try to get a quick turnover, and if not, then they'll foul. But like you said, 43 seconds left, not a lot of time. Norwell's done a nice job of taking care of the ball and not allowing Columbia City to force them to turn it over.
Norwell has to go the full length of the floor here.
Well, Leighton Bailey sitting wide open right now.
Well,
they're going to allow them to get it in.
They did, and now they trapped on the first inbounds.
Yep.
Riley finds it to the middle. Norwell's got a 2-on-1, but they're not going to use
smart.
it. Oh, they got it to Colbert, though. That is,
okay.
They did get the foul who they wanted, for what it's worth.
Yep.
So, Spellman charged with the foul, and Colbert just 50%.
I think he's 2 for 2 today, though, if I'm not mistaken.
You are mistaken. He's 2 for 3.
Oh.
Yeah, there's the miss.
Well, now he's at his average at 50%.
Hedrick back in for the Eagles. Gets 1 of 2. I think it's just a confidence level kind of thing for Colbert. And he's had a quiet 12 points today. He's been important for the night. It doesn't feel like he's got 12.
Well, especially in the second half. In the third quarter, he was driving to the rim a lot.
Columbia City's got to go quick. 22 seconds to go. They're getting a shot up. There's the layup by Bunyan. But down to 15 seconds to go.
Oh, yeah.
And Norwell gets it in the front court. They go to Graff. And again, they get the right guy they wanted to foul, but now you're down to 9 seconds to go, and the game's basically over if Graff can make one of these.
Make it a 3-possession game.
Yep.
Barring anything silly happening.
Right.
4-point play or anything like that. But
Graff just 38%, but that one is good, and that should put it away. It's going to be a comeback victory for Norwell today. They were down a dozen at halftime, and they could not get stops in the first half. Columbia City's only scored 14 points in the second half. Graff misses the second one. 7 seconds.
I'm going to choose for a layup instead of a 3.
Spellman lays it in, and they will call another timeout.
That's okay.
But, yeah, that's fine. If Norwell down to 3.9 to go. We'll keep you here once again. Bo, it's hard to quantify how big a win this could be for Norwell, because it's a team that was struggling. Again, they had lost 5 of their last 6. The only win in there coming against East Noble, which was a conference game, but they were minus their best player on that night. And since then, Norwell, after winning 4 or 5 in a row in the middle of the season, has really stumbled here, and now they've got Huntington North and Jay County and Concordia and West Noble left. Team with 4 games left before the sectional and a lot of time to rest. Team that could get rested, and when they shoot it well, they can get hot and they can beat a lot of teams.
Yeah, and as we've seen today, if their energy level is up on the defensive side, it's going to create opportunities for their shooters. And, more possessions for the Norwell offense is success. That'll equal a victory, as they did a nice job of forcing turnovers in the second half.
They sure did.
And they just straight up capitalized on them. There's no other way to put it. And turns out they're up 5 with a little under 4 seconds left, and sniffing a victory here.
Heck of a win coming for Norwell today.
Just on the road, too.
Yeah, and in a new place, you christen the new place, get some of those bad memories out from Donald Weeks Gymnasium. Yeah, that's a great inbounds play, and they do call the foul with just a second and a half to go, but great inbounds motion there by Norwell.
Well, at first I was thinking, what in the world are they doing? But that's they knew exactly what they were doing. That was kind of a halfback pass, per se.
That's right. Well, a lot of football players in this Norwell team.
Yep.
Graft is one of them. And McBride good on the first. Norwell looked down and out. They didn't look real energetic today. Didn't look like they wanted to be here, frankly, on a Saturday morning. And then once the day got closer to noon, they kind of woke up.
Well, I'm not sure what McBride said in the
locker room. Whatever he said really worked out today, as Norwell comes on the road and gets the win over Columbia City, 59-52. Heck of a win for the Knights today, as they finish off a game where they were down a dozen at the half. Both final thoughts as we wrap things up today.
Well, I mean, the whole second half, if you didn't tune in until halftime, you tuned in at the right time, because that was, we talked about Spellman put it on a clinic in the first half with his 20 points, but Norwell put on a clinic in the second half as a team. I thought the defense, as I said earlier, defense won them this game. They created opportunities, took advantage of them, and get the road conference win. That's huge.
Norwell goes to 2-4 in the Northeast State. Just 1 game left. That's against Huntington next Friday night. That's at the Castle. And Columbia City falls to 1-4, 5-9 overall on the season. Just their 3rd home loss. Norwell was just 2-8 in true road games before today, and came onto the road to get a big victory. The Voice will be live at the Castle tonight, Norwell and Belmont, for the Sectional 23 Championship on the ladies' side. That's a paid broadcast over on our friends at the IHSAA Champions Network, so join us there. We'll be back on the air once again next Friday in our usual spot here on YouTube for the boys as they take on Huntington North. That does it. Norwell gets a comeback win, 59-52 at Columbia City. On behalf of Christian Bohanna and our owners, Scott and Dale Menser, I'm Derek Decker saying so long and God bless.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of high school sports on the Voice Enterprises. Remember, none of this would be possible without the continued support of our sponsors. Please use their services whenever possible, and when you see them, tell them thank you. Join us again next time on the Voice Enterprises.